Hello, my Facebook friends. I think it's high time for a reading in Deuteronomy chapter 30. And I'm going to start right here. A lot of times we talk a lot about Deuteronomy 28, but this time around, I want to read Deuteronomy chapter 30 in the 1611 King James Version. And it goes like this. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon you, the blessings and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all those nations, whether the Most High has driven you, and shall return unto the Most High, Yahuwah, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command you this day, you and your children with all thine heart and with all thine soul, that then the Most High will turn your captivity and have compassion on you and return you, and he shall gather you from all the nations whither he had scattered you. If any of thine be driven out into the uttermost parts of heaven, from thence will the Most High, Yahuwah, gather you from thence, and he will fetch you. Now, my mind can go back into the scriptures that say he will gather us together as a hen gathereth her brood. It says, and the Lord, or I'm sorry, and Yahuwah will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. Mm-hmm. The land that he kicked us out of like a ball and caused us to be scattered into every kingdom on planet Earth. Yes, throughout Africa, throughout Asia, throughout what is called erroneously North America or Azarat, and throughout South America, and to every island. He scattered us abroad into every kingdom. And from every kingdom and nation that we have been under and under captivity, under, he shall gather us like a hen gathers her brood under her wing. Now, he said, and I repeat, and the Most High Yahuwah will bring thee unto the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about the land when he was kicking us up out of that land. That land, he caused that land not to produce anything. He caused it to be dry and like dirt. Yes, he did. He didn't cause the rain to fall upon it. He didn't cause that land to bloom. He caused that land to be almost like desolate, no good land, or not good for anybody, not good for anybody to even survive on. And that is the condition that a lot of our land that he left it in. But he let us know that when it's time for us to come, or maybe I don't know how long before that time is, you know what I'm saying, that he would cause it to grow again. He would cause it to bud again. He would cause the grass to start growing again. He would multiply the sheep and different things in the land. And what he gonna do ain't gonna be contaminated by what man is doing to us right now, contaminating everything, our food, our meat, our drink, our everything. He has to clean all that up for us, okay? And it says also, and the Most High thy Creator, Yahuwah, will circumcise thy heart, the heart, and the heart of thy seed to love the Most High with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. Now, do you understand? Since we have been in this hole of a place, this pit of hell, throughout all these nations that are teaching us all this worship of idols. We got idols everywhere. We're speaking idols' names out of our mouth. We're doing everything. We hate Yahweh. We hate his way and all that. So many of us, but many of us are coming to love that. But for the most part, so many of us just hate his way, hate his name, hate his everything. But he himself is going to circumcise our heart, cause us to love him again. Do you understand? He's going to do some miraculous changes in this mind, this body, okay, for his people. Now, let's go on. It said, and the Most High, thy Yahuwah, will put all these curses upon your enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted you. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Most High Yahuwah, and do all his commandments, which he commanded our ancestors that day before Moses or Moshe. And Yahuwah, Yah, will make thee plenteous in every work of thine hand, in the fruit of thy body, in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy land, for good. For Yahuwah will again rejoice over thee for good, as he rejoiced over your fathers and your mothers, your ancient ones, before they rebelled, okay? If you shall hearken, that means if we shall hear his voice of Yahuwah, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which are written in the books of the law, and if we shall turn unto Yahuwah with all our hearts and with all our souls. For this commandment, which I command you this day, it is not hidden from thee, neither is it afar off. You know, he sent all the nations against us to scatter us into all the kingdoms. But guess what he did? He gave us a small sanctuary where his word was written so that we can see it. Mm-hmm. That's how good he was. And his word and his commandments and his statutes has never been far from us. Even though the enemy has tampered with it, the Most High did not let him tamper with the most important parts. He only tampered with those things that he was given a license to tamper with, you know. So he has kept our Torah with us. Our Torah has been with us. Our Torah has never left us. It has always been before us. For the commandment of his Torah, which he had given to us on Mount Sinai with Moshe, has never been hidden from us, and it has never been far from us. And we have his Torah in many of our homes. Yes, we do. You know, I had a dream last night, and I went to this house. And when I went to this house, it was a house where they were selling used clothes. But when I went into the house, when I got to the door, guess what the lady put into my hand? She put into my hand a book of the Torah. It was a small book, as small as this, a little bit wider than the phone that you see in my hand. And she gave me the Torah. The Torah did not have that New Testament stuff in it. Because there's no New Testament. There's nothing but the Old Testament. But she gave me a Torah. Yet the cover of the Torah that she gave me, the cover was kind of mangled like, but the words inside were not. And so the book that she gave me when I came to the door, it looked very old. It looked very old and very worn. And she had 4 small books of Torah in her hand. And I was asking her, I said, oh, I was surprised that she was giving me Torah. She said, yes, I guess when the clothes and various different things had come into their a little business where they were where they were either selling or giving away used clothes, she would collect all of the small books of Torah. And when the people would come into the door to buy the clothes and to look at the clothes, she would give them a Torah. That was very interesting. I just had that dream last night. But anyway, so the Most High's words have not been far off from us. And so I said, it is not in heaven. The word of Torah, the commandments and the statutes, the Most High said, it is not in heaven that you should say, who shall go up for us to heaven and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it. My friends, not only did the Father put his Torah into the words, but he also put the Torah on our hearts. So let us listen to this again. It said, it is not in heaven that thou shouldest say, who shall go up into the heavens and bring the Torah to us, the commandments to us, the statutes to us, that we may hear it and do it. Neither is it beyond the sea that thou shouldest say, who shall go over the sea for us and bring it unto us that we may hear it and do it? He said, but the word is very nigh unto you. The word is in your mouth and in your heart, that thou mayest do it. So the Most High has written his word on the tables of our heart, that we may do it. And he is going to touch us and make us remember those things. He says, see, I have set before thee or you this day life and good and death and evil. In that I commanded thee this day to love the Most High, to walk in his ways and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Most High Yahuwah, thy Father, shall bless thee in the land, whether thou goest to possess it. But if thy heart turn away, so that thou wilt not hear, but shall be drawn away and worship other gods and serve them, I denounce unto you this day that you shall surely perish, and that you shall not prolong your days upon the land, whether thou possess over Jordan to go to possess it. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live, that thou mayest love the Lord thy mighty one, and thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Most High sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham and to Isaac and to Jacob. Yes, my friends. Yes, indeed, my friends. And Moshe spoke the words unto all of Israel. And he said unto them, I am 120 years old this day. I can no more go out and come in. And Yahuwah has said unto me, thou shalt not go over this Jordan. And he couldn't go over Jordan because he had smoked the rock instead of spoken to the rock. And the Most High will go over before thee, and he will destroy these nations from before thee, and thou shalt possess them. And Yahshua, he shall go over before thee, as the Most High had said. Okay. And this is Deuteronomy 31, okay, of what was said to them when they were getting ready to go over. And the Most High shall do unto them as he did to Sihon and to Og, king of the Amorites, and unto the land of them whom he destroyed. That's was when our fathers were going over into the land. Okay? And when we get ready to go back over into the land, he's going to do miraculous things. And he's going to ensure that those folks are destroyed who have destroyed us. And the Most High shall do unto them, and I'm still in 31, and when I'm speaking what Moses was saying to them after he had gotten finished telling them what he told them in Deuteronomy 30. And the Most High shall do unto them as he did unto Sihon and unto Og, king of the Amorites, and unto the land of them whom he destroyed. And the Most High shall give them up before your faces, that you may do unto them according to all the commandments which I have commanded you. Be strong. And I'm telling you, the time is coming, my people, when the same thing he told our ancestors, he's going to tell us again, be strong and be of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Most High, our Yahuwah, he it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. So in the day of our power, the Most High will go before us. Okay? He will go before us. So we won't have to be afraid of anyone. And he will do as he said he will do. And he will not fail us in that day. And he will not forsake us in that day. All right. Shalom. And remember that we shall be returned to the land.